time speaking virtually no words at all.
Has been my guide.
Next question I'd like to address is, why should I be baptized underwater? A lot of churches use different methods, and I want to give you at least 3 reasons, maybe 4 reasons, why you'd want to consider being baptized underwater. First of all, that's what the word means. The word baptizo is a Greek word that means to literally immerse underwater. No Greek dictionary would ever render that word as dabble or dribble or pour. Literally, it means to put underwater. The second thing I want you to know about this is that's how Jesus was baptized. In Matthew 3:16 it says that after Jesus was baptized, he went up immediately from the water. We like to do things just the way that Jesus did it, the way the New Testament church did it. They went out of their way to go to a large body of water and make this wonderful picture with their bodies of the invisible transaction that happens when a believer is born again. Not just a traditional way, but the way Jesus did it. A third reason to be baptized by immersion is that every single baptism in the Bible was done by putting the new believer underwater, below the surface of the water, and bringing him or her back up out of the water. One example is found in Acts chapter 8, verses 36. It says, as they were traveling down the road, they came to some water. And the eunuch, the man who had just heard about Christ, said, look, here's water. What would keep me from being baptized? And Philip said, well, if you believe with all your heart, you may. And he replied, I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. Well, then in verse 38 it says he ordered the chariot to stop, and both Philip and the eunuch went down into the water, and he baptized him. So they went down into the water, and they came up. So not only that's what the word means, that's how Jesus was baptized, that's how every single baptism in the New Testament was done, but also because it's really the best way to symbolize a burial and resurrection, making the statement that I die to my old way of life and I begin a new way of living. So we do it the way Jesus did it, the way they did it in the Bible, the most effective way, the most picturesque way of telling the most important story of all time. Even some of the leaders of other denominations agree with this. Let me just share with you some of their quotes. Martin Luther, who founded the Lutheran denominations, wrote, I would have that those who are to be baptized to be entirely immersed as the word imports and as the mystery signifies. John Calvin, the founder of the Presbyterian denomination, said, or wrote that the word baptize signifies to immerse. It is certain that the immersion was the practice of the ancient church. And then John Wesley, who founded the Methodist Church, said, buried with him alludes to baptizing by immersion according to the custom of the first church. So why some churches do it other ways? Mostly convenience. But we like to get wet, all wet, entirely wet for Jesus Christ. And we do it the way he did and the way the Bible prescribes it.